After sitting the bench for one season at Eastern Michigan, we decided to keep our two-star wide receiver at the school to try to get some game tape and some minutes in the next season to try to transfer out after that. We were practicing as hard as we could, doing anything we could just to try to get Coach to recognize us, but no matter what we tried, we still remained in the wide receiver 5 spot. And as you can see here, we were pretty far off from even being able to compete for wide receiver 4 in Coach's eyes. Our first game of the year was at home, and I was hoping that Coach would maybe even give us just a few minutes, especially if we could get a big lead on the team. Unfortunately, that would not happen, as we were getting destroyed by San Diego State, and Coach still didn't even play us. Our next game was against Michigan at the Big House, and because we got beat by 4 billion points by San Diego State in the last game, I figured we'd probably get a few minutes in this game against Michigan. But unfortunately, the team remembered how to play football this week, and we actually kept the game close against Michigan, which meant I wouldn't get any minutes. I'm convinced that the coach and the rest of the team all hates us, so we're actually going after all of their girlfriends. After several weeks of the team being absolutely terrible, Coach decided to give us an opportunity at wide receiver 4, although the way things were going, we could probably play wide receiver 1 and there wouldn't be a single difference made. We ended up losing the first wide receiver battle by a few points, which meant we had to win the next two in order to get the wide receiver 4 position. And honestly, this wouldn't be a problem with at least the second one, as we were cruising here in this one. It all came down to this, though, as if we wanted to have that wide receiver 4 position and have a chance at playing some minutes, we had to lock in and win this part of the battle. As expected, this wouldn't become an issue either, as with 4 reps left, we ended up beating the other guy in Coach's eyes, which meant Coach actually had to acknowledge us.
Acknowledge me!
After I won the battle, we played Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, which I figured meant we would finally get some minutes. But because our coach thinks that this is the 1940s and we don't pass the ball, Coach wasn't going to let me even see the field, so we decided to sit in the locker room instead. After realizing that the team sucked and that we couldn't even play in a bowl game, Coach decided to give us the opportunity to compete for wide receiver 3. At this point, we didn't even know if this team was worth it anymore, as we had used 1 year of eligibility and our redshirt season. We were torn between transferring somewhere else or staying here for 1 more year and just trying to get minutes. The only issue is, if we were to transfer somewhere else, we probably would have had to go through this exact same thing, which would not have been fun. We were doing so well in the first drill that we eventually just gave up and ended the drill so we could go to the second one. With literally 30 seconds left, we'd already doubled our teammates' score, so we just really weren't even trying anymore, even though we were still making catches across the middle and getting smoked by guys. And of course we won this position battle. Had this had happened earlier in the season, we literally would have been playing and gotten some minutes and stats and could have transferred out. As soon as I sent to the next season, we had a position battle waiting for us.